Hey y'all, Aisha Queen here, just coming to you to talk about the copy and paste system that we're using to actually duplicate how to maintain profitability every single day in your Vida Divina business. It's very simple. Um, the main things to remember are when you post a status, no matter what you're posting, always know how you want to interact with the people who respond on that post. Know exactly what you want to do to drive them to the idea you had in mind when you posted it. So, if you're selling a product, you always should give value about the product in the inbox before you tell them how much it costs, or even before you tell them where to get it from. Make sure you give value. You lay on the value. What I mean by is that giving value is let them know what the product can do for them. Let them know the testimonies behind the product. Let them know to look up some of the ingredients in that product. That way they can have an understanding of what to expect when they actually use it. Give value before you give the price for any product post that you post. Now, the first way that you may have been encouraged to post would be the post about the tea. What that post is it will say, so about this tea, I am seeing that many people are losing 6 to 10 pounds in their are losing up to 10 pounds in their first 6 days with it. I could use a good detox. This is it, your first post, and then post a picture of the gallon made with it. Boom. That post right there will get you a lot of likes and comments. People will be asking questions. What is it? How can I get it? If I were to show you here, this post, not that one, that's to come, but if I were to show you, let me get rid of the screen. Here, give me 1 second. If I were to show you this post, then you'll see here that she posted it and she got 41 comments. I know from this post she sold out of over 40 packs of tea. Where do you get it from? Eyes, all of that. So you see, she said, I'm going to inbox you. When you inbox them, in the inbox, you want to, let's see, how do I get back to the whiteboard? So, and then in the inbox, you want to then message them. Okay. This is the first thing you're going to send them. We have a plant-based detox tea that cleans the waste and toxins from your body. Most people lose inches from their waist as a result of it. Here are the herbs in the tea and what they do for the body. So then you send the picture of the back of the pack and a picture of the breakdown of herbs. If you do not have these two pictures, whatever group chat you're in, ask in that group chat who has the picture that breaks down the herbs in the tea. So then after that, your next following message will be, because here is value 1. You know what? Let me go ahead and finish this. Your next follow-up statement will be another layer of value. See, you gave value twice already here. This is the third layer of value. 1 pack makes a gallon. 1 gallon lasts 6 days. You drink 2 8-ounce cups a day. 1 for 20 or 2 for 35. So here is where you see that I didn't mean to do that. Here is where you see that you gave value 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you gave value 3 times. We have a plant-based detox tea, the picture of the herbs, the breakdown of the herbs, and then the price. So keep that in mind with anything that you are pursuing to sell, be it the life capsules, the Atom. You might, because moving forward, you'll do different posts about these different products. If you want to know some ideas about some posts that you can post about the products, my suggestion is that you use them. The more that you begin to experience the products, the easier it is to actually blog post about the products and give genuine statements based off of your personal experience and the experience of people around you. And then that way you will attract more people to want to try it based off of what you have shared it has already done. Okay, so then when you inbox them, you reply to each person on every status and say, I'm going to inbox you, because doing so will always keep that status being re-seen by more and more of the people connected to you. Every time someone comments on your status, it's pushed back to the top of the feed. So when you let them know you'll inbox them, you send them value, and then let them know the price of the product. Let them know how long it'll last when they use it. Some people will think that 1 pack of tea is for 1 day. So that's why the third layer of value lets them know that it makes a gallon and it lasts for 6 days. Okay, and they want to know how often they drink it. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. I want to get this. It's about making money today, and I need to get this video done so that a lot more people can learn how to run and manage and build an effective business. Okay, so next step is, I'm going to clear this out. I hope you have already taken a picture of this, wrote it down. If not, this is a video, so you can definitely pause it and get that. Okay, so the next thing that you want to know is, people often wonder, okay, after that first post and now I've sold out of my bundles, what should I do next? You want to get binary qualified, which means getting 2 partners on your left, one on your left and one on your right. Let me illustrate this for you so that you get an idea, you have an idea of what binary qualified actually is. So this is you. This is how your tree looks. You want to always focus on building your far left and your far right, okay? So it's always going to be the outside boxes of each side, because your tree will expand like this. And in order to get binary active and receive, binary pay, check matches, the extra 5% that you get every month in your binary pay, you have to have a person in this box and this box. That makes you binary active. Okay, so once you have a person there, everybody else that you enroll will fall into the boxes on the outside here. Okay, you do not want to put people here. You personally do not want to put people there because that is the job for the person that is here. Okay, that's how they will activate their binary. Now that that's out the way, hope you understand getting binary qualified. The next post that you will post will help you to do this, because your post will say you can get paid $300 to $1,000 a week to copy and paste. Ask me how. So you can imagine that when you post this, people are going to say how, right? So let me show you. You see here, you can get paid $300 to $1,000 a month. You can get paid $300 to $1,000 a week. All of these comments ask me how. So what happens is when you go to reply to them and you when they say how, you let them know I'm going to inbox you, right? Now you want to teach them exactly what you just did with that initial post, except they may or may not have tea on the way already. You shucks, for real, you may or may not have tea on the way because you might have done this status yourself to get started. So you may or may not have tea already. A lot of times we use this status for people who want to a lot of times people want to use this status. A lot of times people want to use this status so that they can, my phone is going off. So I'm sorry, give me a second. A lot of times people want to use this status so that they can get pre-orders, so that they don't have to, if you don't have the money to get started, you can use that other status about the tea to actually get pre-orders. So that's why I say that. And this status, you can also do the same for people if they decide to actually use our system and make money. So when you inbox them, this is what you can send. Let's work together. If I send you a status to post and how to respond when people begin to comment, would you post it? So most likely they'll say yes, and then you send to them what you just wrote down. You'll send to them the status that says, so about this tea. Okay. So then when you send them that status, you already know at this point, you're going to send to them what to say in the inbox, which is the value price. And they may not have tea on them already. You could be watching this because you are trying to get pre-orders so that you can get started, or you're waiting for your tea to come. Whatever the case may be, the idea is to promote the tea, sell the tea, and build the belief of people around you. So when you are posting this, and let's say this is someone who has not placed the order yet, but they're thinking about working with us, and they post this status, the only difference will be when they inbox them and people say, okay, I want 2 packs. So for that person who doesn't already have the money up front, the person that doesn't already have the money up front, when a person says how many they want, so let's see, the customer says, I want 2. Then you'll say, great, I am ordering tonight or tomorrow. I will meet you with it or mail it to you in 5 days or less. Okay? So most often they'll say, yeah, I can pay the invoice. And then you, at this point, want to make sure that you have PayPal or Cash App ready to collect that money. Okay? That way you can send the money request and then you can get the money from them using PayPal or Cash App. So if you are brand new, you haven't even ordered your package yet, then you know that you will have to collect. I'm going to clear this out, take a picture of it. It'll be here. If not, you can always pause it and go back. You will have to collect a minimum of $145 in order to get 18 bundles, 18 weeks supply. Okay. The other next option is $352 to get 48 weeks supply. And then you have, let me see. Let me be for sure what it is before. Give me 1 second. Then the next one is $692. And then the next one is and this is including shipping, okay? This is including shipping. So this is 192, this is 92 weeks supply, okay? So when you are collecting money, if you're collecting pre-orders in order to order these bundles, this is the minimums that you'll need to have. So at minimum, worst case scenario, to just get started, you'll need this $145. I have had people who collected over $360 in just 24 hours and were able to do this. And what happens is, as you are doing so, what happens is you get 18 weeks supply, right? So 18 times 20, let's say if you sold each at $20 a pack, would be 360. $960. $92 times 20 is $1840. And so you see it's great earning potential off of the packages that you have already gotten started with or you're about to get started with. So this is how it breaks down. Now, what this also does is it doesn't stop there, because when you follow up with them, because the next step to this is to follow up with your customers. When you follow up with your customers, let's say you got the 48 packs and you call them, and out of 48, 40 of them have drank the tea and they're excited. Right? Now that's 40 people that you can invite them to the next sample party, call, customer, Zoom, for Super Saturday. When you invite them, they're already excited. So they're going to want to hear more information. They're going to want to learn more. So you can invite them to the next party called Customer Zoom or Super Saturday, and you'll get a good turnout because these people want to know, how in the world is this tea so amazing like this? What is the history behind this company? What other products do they have? So this will be 40 people that you'll be able to follow up with if you do this once a week. If you do this once a month, do you see how this could duplicate your business? So once you go ahead and invite those people who have tried the tea, have a list, make sure that you begin a list immediately of people who you sell the tea to, so that you can always have people that you go back and you follow up with. And that way you can invite them to the customer Zooms. The customer Zooms, I would say, is something to always plug your customers in, because it's something convenient. They can get on from their phone, if they're busy. And then at the end of the day, if they don't have time to get on any of the Zooms that we have coming up or anything, you can always invite them to watch the 10-minute YouTube presentation. You do so by asking them. See, it's a right way to ask them, and it's a wrong way. And the reason being is because you want to be able to follow up with them based on when they say they could watch it. So if they say that they're busy, then I always ask them, I let them know, we have a short video that I can send you. When would you have 10 minutes to watch it? And then that way, if they let you know when they have 10 minutes, and let's say they say that I can watch it tomorrow at 4. Well, then you'd say, okay, awesome. I'm going to call you at 4:15. At this time, you want to go ahead and reach out to one of the team leaders, your sponsor, their sponsor, somebody that can do a 3-way with you. So you can be the messenger. Like in these next 30 days, just be the messenger and just share the information. So you're sharing the tea, you're sharing the calls, you're sharing the Zoom, and then you're allowing someone who has all the answers that these people are going to be looking for to get on the phone and actually answer their questions, so that you can get the best result from that interaction. So if they say they can watch it tomorrow at 4, then I would reach out to Albert and say, hey, Albert, I have a 3-way call at 4:15. Would you be available to do it for me? And then that way he'll be on point, and you can learn from that 3-way call and potentially get a preferred customer or a new business partner out of that situation. So the main thing is, we want to make sure that all of what I'm sharing right now is clear, concise, duplicatable. I think the main things that I want to just refresh on is, 1, launch on Facebook. 2, make a list of everyone who purchases. Create your personal story so that you can begin to blog post about it by the 5th day. Get binary qualified in the first 5 days, also using the same status you launched with. I'm sorry, let me change this. Teaching the same status you launched with. Another status that you can use is how much weight would you like to lose in the next 30 days? Okay, so this, pretty much once you post this should be like the post that you post after you've already gotten binary qualified. You started blogging about your experience, so now more people are believing just a little bit more. This is like the post you post by like the 6th or 7th day. And then people are going to say, A or B or C or D. Now, what I would suggest is anything that is over 15 pounds, always do a combo, because the tea, people could lose up to 15 pounds drinking the tea. So if you want to stick there, fine. But at some point between here and here, between here, I'm sorry, between here and here, you want to start doing the combo of Life Adam tea. Okay. So moving forward to copy and paste statuses, you pretty much want to you see a post that is getting a lot of attention, use it. Always keep in mind, if you're going to use the post to get new customers or get new business partners, okay, that way you can know if you're going to inbox them with more information about the product, or if you are going to, I spelled that wrong, or if you are going to invite them to a call or teach them how to make money. I think that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to talk about with the copy and paste system. It's really simple. I hope you took notes. Of course, this is recorded, so you can always just go back and, get the statuses off of here and use it. But the main thing is for you to blog post, keep the system simple. I wouldn't spend 100 minutes with one person. You want to spend 1 minute with 100 people. What I lack in skill, I make up in numbers. So in the beginning, if you focus on helping 100 people within your first 30 days, you will have massive success within 90 days of being with this company. Just give yourself a good 30 days of consistency, posting at least once a day minimum, a new testimony every single day. Post about your experience, whatever, as your story evolves. Post different things you notice about your body or even family members around you, and just stay consistent. Drink the tea every day for 30 days so that you can get a full body experience and how it feels to have these products as a part of your lifestyle, and therefore you will become and develop your passion for why people should have this product in their life. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to the person who sent this video to you to get your questions answered. And I look forward to seeing all of your success as a result of you watching this video. Thank you for your time, and let's elevate. See you soon.